collectively, I think we can learn that trainers don't need to know everything. Engagement, good facilitation, and decent resources will get your learners further than lots of content. So create a learning environment and step back. And I think the other thing that needs to change is learners need the skills to learn so they become part of the solution.
I think one of the main things I learned from it was that if you really love your goal and your concept, stick to that, believe in it, and go for it. Don't let anyone else influence it.
Don't be distracted by desperation or clouded by other people's opinion. Have you got a good feeling about this, or is there a nagging doubt?
You don't get stuck in your big idea. It might be a treasured instructional design methodology. It might be your ideas about leading and managing a team. Circumstances change and those old ideas might not be appropriate anymore.
So my main takeaway from this, no surprises, is don't forget about your profile. It's really important if you're doing any kind of learning tech project that you don't forget who you are and what you're there to do.
Have you ever created a scenario for a course when you and an SME created the scenario itself, even the dialogue, and then put people in it to talk to each other and reveal all the things with the multiple choice at the end? No, this is not how you create scenarios. You create the people, you create their intentions, you create their characters, you create their heart, their hidden intentions, their way of talking, and then put them into the scenario when they speak from their heart.
So ultimately what I learned from this was that it's well worth making the extra time and making the effort to ensure that you've got a joint strategy with your comms team.
What I learned from that is always be prepared to learn, always be prepared to listen. My solution was very straightforward. I moved from the back office into the open plan office and I started having regular conversations with my team.
With our clients, we need to dig deeper. We need to understand what the needs are. We need to define the outcomes and to be clear about them. We need to ask people, we need to survey, we need to work with them to find out what they really need rather than what they think they want.
Stick to users, solve their problems. That will be my main takeout from this.
What I specifically learned from this, when I eventually realized the potential, is that one product can have many different uses and, of course, many different audiences.
So, 3 things to think about. 1, align to the needs of your business. 2, reduce the effort, make it easy for people. 3, know your audience, find out what's going to work for them, what's going to be a priority, what they need in their day-to-day role to make that content worthwhile for them.
Business is constantly changing and you've just got to enjoy the fight, and that's what I realised at that moment.
Don't be afraid to go out to your network and just ask for help and advice. Most people are happy to help.
The moral of the story is trust the learning designer.